I asked myself, what is my goal right now? And I realized I didn't have a clear answer. I had ideas, I had dreams, but no real plan.
I know that feeling. It's like standing in a big supermarket with no shopping list. You walk around and you don't know what to put in the basket. And that is the perfect introduction to today's topic, because today we are talking about goals, life goals, and we are going to give you every word you need to talk about this topic in English. So by the end of this episode, you can talk about your goals in English with a friend, in a class, in a comment, anywhere.
I have a personal story about this. 1 year ago, my goal was I want to get better at English. Very vague. Can you guess what happened?
Nothing?
Almost nothing. I opened an app a few times. I stopped. I forgot. Because the goal had no shape. It was fog.
And then?
Then I changed it. I said, I will listen to one English podcast every morning while I drink my coffee. Specific, small, clear.
And?
3 months later, my English was noticeably better. Same goal, different shape.
Because specific goals give your brain a clear instruction, and your brain loves clear instructions. You see, same wish, but now it has a direction. Now it has action. That's the difference between a dream and a goal. Now, goal has a friend, and that friend is the word dream.
A dream and a goal are different. A dream is something you imagine, something beautiful you think about, but it stays in your head.
A goal is a dream with a plan. A dream is a picture on the wall. A goal is a map in your hand.
I love that. Picture versus map.
For example, I have a dream. I want to travel the world. That's the picture. But my goal is I want to save 100 euros every month for my travel fund. That's the map.
So the next word is plan.
A plan is the steps you will take to reach your goal. For example, my plan is to study English for 20 minutes every day. Or, we need a plan. Let's write down every step.
And when you follow your plan, you make progress.
Progress is when you move forward, when things get better, slowly. For example, I can see my progress. Last month, I couldn't understand this podcast. Now I can. Or, don't stop. You are making progress.
Progress doesn't have to be fast. It just has to be real.
Okay, now let's talk about why some people reach their goals and some people don't. And we'll learn more vocabulary along the way.
The first big reason people don't reach their goal is too vague.
Vague means not clear, like fog. You can see something, but not exactly what it is.
For example, I want to be healthy. That is vague. You don't know what to do. When is it enough? What does healthy mean for you?
A vague goal is impossible to follow because your brain doesn't know where to go.
So instead, you need to be specific.
Specific means clear and exact. For example, I want to walk 30 minutes every day. That is specific. You know what to do. You know when you did it.
Now, the second big reason people don't reach their goals, they lose motivation.
Motivation is the feeling that makes you want to do something, the energy behind your goal. For example, I have a lot of motivation at the beginning of the year. Or when things are hard, it's difficult to find motivation.
And motivation has a best friend, the word reason, or we also say why.
Your reason is the answer to why do I want this goal? Why does it matter to me?
When you know your real reason, you keep going even when motivation disappears. Because motivation comes and goes, but your reason stays.
Think of it like this. Motivation is like the weather. Some days sunny, some days rainy. But your reason is like a roof. It protects you no matter what the weather is.
I love that. Motivation is weather. Reason is a roof.
My personal story. 2 years ago, I wanted to learn to cook better. My motivation at the beginning, I saw a beautiful food photo on Instagram. That was it. Not a strong reason.
Let me guess, you stopped quickly.
After 2 weeks, because the Instagram motivation disappeared, but then I tried again. This time, my reason was different. I wanted to cook dinner for my family when they visited. A real reason. A warm reason.
And?
I cooked the whole dinner. It was not perfect, but it was mine, and my family was happy.
Because the reason was real.
So ask yourself, what is my real reason? Not the Instagram reason, the real one.
Now let's talk about the third thing. What happens when things get hard? When you want to give up?
To give up means to stop trying, to quit. For example, it was too difficult and he gave up. Or, don't give up, you are so close.
Everyone feels like giving up sometimes. That is normal. The question is, what do you do in that moment?
And the answer is, you take one small step.
A step is one small action. Not everything, just one thing. For example, I don't have to finish everything today. I just need to take one step.
And when you take one step, you build momentum.
Momentum, this is a great word. Momentum is the energy that builds when you keep moving, like a snowball rolling down a hill. At the beginning, it's small and slow, but it keeps rolling and it gets bigger and faster.
For example, after 1 week of walking every day, I had momentum. It was easier to continue. Or, starting is hard, but once you have momentum, it feels natural.
So, when you want to give up, don't try to do everything. Just take one step. Start the snowball.
Habit.
A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it, you just do it.
When your goal becomes a habit, you don't need motivation every day. It just happens. For example, listening to English in the morning is now a habit for me. Or, I want to make exercise a habit, not a chore.
A chore is something you have to do but don't want to, like washing dishes.
The goal is to turn your goal into a habit, so it stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling normal.
Okay, our word tour. Today, we have a lot of words because we promised you every word you need. Let's go through them together.
We'll go fast but clear. Ready?
Ready.
Goal. Something you want to achieve and work toward. My goal is to speak English every day.
Dream. Something beautiful you imagine, but without a plan yet. My dream is to travel to Japan.
Plan. The steps you will take to reach your goal. I have a plan. 20 minutes of English every morning.
Progress. Moving forward. Getting better slowly. I can see my progress. I understand more than before.
Vague. Not clear, like fog. My old goal was too vague. I didn't know what to do.
Specific. Clear and exact. My new goal is specific. I will read 10 pages every night.
Motivation. The energy and feeling that makes you want to do something. I have a lot of motivation at the start of something new.
Reason why you want your goal. Your real why. My reason is strong. I want to speak English for my job.
Give up. To stop trying. To quit. It was hard, but I didn't give up.
Step. One small action toward your goal. I don't need to do everything, just one step today.
Momentum. The energy that builds when you keep moving. After 2 weeks, I had momentum and it felt easier.
Habit. Something you do regularly without thinking. Listening to English in the morning is my habit now.
12 words. All yours now. Choose one and write a sentence in the comments. That is your goal for today.
Let's recap. 3 things for your goals.
1. Be specific. Turn the fog into a clear picture.
2. Find your real reason, not the Instagram reason, the real one.
3. Take one step. Start the snowball.
And now you have every word you need to talk about this in English.
Goal, dream, plan, progress, vague, specific, motivation, reason, give up, step, momentum, habit.
Say them, use them, make them your own.
Our question for today: what is one goal you have right now? Write it in the comments in English. Use the new words. We are reading everything.
If this episode helped you, share it with a friend who is also learning English, or a friend who needs a push with their goals. Maybe both.
Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Max. Take one step today, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Your progress doesn't end here. Click the next video or explore the other episodes we have for you.